Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I'll be showcasing Nightmare team for stage 13 faction trial. So this stage is kind of not that difficult, but kind of annoying. So you need one marksman. Okay, so for it to clear, I was doing a test run and I accidentally left one and the stage got completed, so that's why it is showing 2 star. But for making it 3 star, you need to deploy one marksman. Okay, so the only marksman available in Nightmare Hombar like Hatsuit or Yuri. So if you don't have either of them, then you cannot 3 star. So that's kind of difficult. Okay, so I don't know why they made that particular stage tag without having any epic marksman or anything in the in a nightmare, but it's kind of lame. Okay, so it should have been something else, maybe without someone getting killed or something else. Okay, so but deploy one marksman is kind of brutal because you need to have only Hatsuit or Yuri. This is kind of very difficult for some players. But stage 13, if you need to defeat, you need to have a decent team. Okay, so here I am bringing in Wukong and Kigiri. Uh, Wukong is kind of needed, but I'm not sure who can be substitute of Wukong. But I'll maybe next week when it is back, I'll try different options. Okay. But now you need Wukong, uh, Kigiri or any decent AoE damage or single target damage. Volca is needed, and her is Valeria is kind of needed. But if you don't have, then bring in 2 tanks. Okay. Baron and any other tank. I don't have Tordor. If you have Tordor, that should be fine. Just bring in 2 tanks if you don't have her. And then the rest of the units are kind of flexible. You can use whoever it is available. Okay, I'll show the gear towards the end, but let me start the run. Okay, so how it happens is on the top there will be a fireball coming. Okay, so if any of your heroes touches the fireballs, they will die right away, and it creates a field. Okay, I'll just quickly show you. So let's say for example I put Wukong here. Here right away dies and there is a field there. Okay, and which I think if you place another unit here. Okay, so they slowly dies. Okay, the issue with Nightmare is you don't have any healers as well. So that is another issue. So that's why I don't know if they have any healers, but I don't have any. I don't think they have any healers. Okay, let me restart. So this fireballs, there are 2 ways to kill it. Like one, you can put your Kigiri or someone like here or Wukong like this here and kill them and take it back. Okay, so that is one way. And second way, for example, if your Wukong is strong, you can place him behind the crystal, okay, or the soul. And then this fireball, you can let it pass. Okay, it will not count as one unit. Only these demon soldiers will be counted as one unit. So this fireball you can let it pass, and meanwhile you can put your defender or maybe abomination also can be placed here if your abomination is tanky enough. And if you don't have Valeria, just place abomination here and your tank there. Okay. So then I place my Kigiri facing like this so that he can kill whoever is coming from here. Okay, so you can set up the team, and meanwhile when this guy is in Wukong range, just trigger Wukong's ultimate. Okay, so now just wait, spam ult to your Wukong. Whenever this guy is in his range, just ult with him and kill this guy. Okay, so if your Wukong is strong only, you can do this. Meanwhile, just place your Olka. So Olka is your only heal. Okay, so you need Olka's heal. Uh, so that's pretty much required. So Kigiri, meanwhile, place your Hatsuit also here if you have. So that we can use her ultimates to kill everyone once they are in range. So these guys are not that tanky. Okay, so we just wait and this meanwhile these things will start coming, but that is fine, not an issue. I can place my Rygar here. So Rygar gives some healing when he is ulting. But this can be any unit, it need not be Raigar. And if you have Yuri, just place Yuri also here for the units coming from here. But this up to this point it is fine. You just have to beat the waves in the middle and these two enemies coming from the top. Okay, so that you, if you can beat it with Wukong ultimate, it is fine. Otherwise, you just need to deploy Valeria here earlier and use her ultimate. She will not die because like her ultimate has that thing. Until her ultimate ends, she will not die. So that is one good thing. Okay, so now we just wait and again we spam alt Wukong. Okay, so now when these guys are in range, you can trigger Yuri and Kigiri. So mostly like Kigiri's ultimate might not be needed, but that is fine. Meanwhile, you can place your Valeria here. Okay. So I think the next one coming will be like two, what I can say, two of those guys will be coming. So our Wukong will not be sufficient enough to kill them. So that's why we are placing Valeria. We just wait. So your enemies, like your units here, can take them. So that is not an issue. So just bring a core unit here, a defender here or here. Okay. And then like two good units, ranged units. One can be Olga, one can be anyone arrogance. Lust. Anyone can be there. You can use Twyla here or Kigiri here. So now like this unit comes. Okay, so when they are almost near to Valeria, just trigger your ultimate. You need to kill this guy with Valeria and the second guy with Wukong. Okay, if you don't have Valeria, just place a defender here. Okay, you can let the first guy pass and then just let the defender. Or you can use like Kigiri here to kill the first guy right away and take him back. Or however you want, okay. If you don't have the defender. So ideally my Valeria should kill at least one of the guys. I only need to kill one guy. Second one I can use Wukong. So even if she kills two, that is fine. Okay, so that is the strategy I'm using. But if you don't have Valeria, you can use a tank to block the second guy and kill the first guy with Wukong. Okay, so that's the strategy I am using. But in place of Valeria, you can use Kigiri as well. Okay, just trigger his ultimate to kill the first guy. If possible, he can kill both the guys, but you need to kill only one guy. The second guy can be killed by Wukong. Okay, so that's the team I found it for stage 13. I haven't done stage 14 yet, but unfortunately, like I told, I was not paying attention and I lost my key, so I cannot visit back 13. Maybe next week I'll try to get some more strategies. Okay, and I haven't tried 14 yet. I think 14 might be like a little bit more difficult, but it's kind of doable. Let me see. So I'll put a separate video for 14 and 15, like the further stages. If I'm able to beat it, I think from 16 it gets tough. If you see, like it requires like a 1000k. Here it is almost 1000k. 15 also will be kind of tough. Okay, so that's it with this video. I'll put out separate videos for 14 and 15. Thanks for watching. But one thing I forgot the gear. Okay, so ideally, like the gear is fine. Like my Raigar is in Hell's Lament, not great gear, but decent. And Wailing Skull. Kigiri is in Soulbound Arcana. Arrogance does not have any particular set, but I am not using Arrogance. But whatever. Wukong is also in Soulbound Arcana. The gear is decent, but I don't think like you need at least this good gear. Okay, so you can get it done with one uh, notch down gear as well. I don't think like the only thing is that your Wukong needs to be strong enough to kill that guy, one shot that guy, or however you want to call. Hatsuit is also in Soulbound Arcana. But Hatsuit and Yuri, like we just need any of them for the 3-star clearing. Otherwise, like we don't recur because we have strong enough ground units who can take down the wave in the middle. Okay. Baron, I'm bringing in Moral. He's in Bastion Ring but not maxed out. Abomination, just bring in your tanky gear if you are using. I didn't use him. And finally, Valeria is in some gear, not great gear. If if like better gear needs to be there, like she will perform better. Okay, I have her exclusive artifact and I have her like fully awakened as well, but you don't need that. You just need to kill one mob. Okay, so that's it with this video. Thanks for watching.